You know, if you would have asked me about 10 years ago when I first started YouTube if I'd ever be playing a game, a first-person shooter about killing demons in space, especially for YouTube, I don't think I would have believed you, because 10 years ago I did not play FPSs. But that was 10 years ago, and this is 2021, baby. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, Crazy Cube Dude here, and what an intro to start. Bam! Don't wake me up. I'm pissed. I don't have my morning coffee yet. I want my coffee! Alright, real talk, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? It's me, Crazy Cube Dude here. I've already said that in this intro, but we are here because it is time for Doom 2016. I said to myself, you know what? I've been in a Doom mood recently, and I love Doom Eternal so much. But if I want to do Doom Eternal, I have to show love and respect to Doom 2016. Because there's still merit to this game, even after Doom Eternal. There is. And I can't wait for us to get through this. Because this game is a lot of fun, and it definitely sets the groundwork for what Doom Eternal is. I will say this. If you have not played this game, do not jump into Doom Eternal. Play this first. Which is another reason why I'm doing this right here. Get a nice look at our suit here. Kind of resemblance to another Microsoft, character. Couldn't tell you who. This game, the original Doom definitely came out before Halo ever did. But let's completely miss the suit and go ahead and grab it. Is there some LSD on that suit, or is this PTSD? I have no idea. But let's put on the helmet, and the adventure begins. It's weird how this suit was just here in this tomb waiting for us. There is a bunch of lore to this game, but as you're about to see, Doom Guy here doesn't give a crap about the lore. Scanning. Everything is destroyed.
Cannot determine the cause of the demonic invasion until the Resop satellite is brought back online.
So, something's wrong. We know what it is now. We can go and fix it.
I'm Dr. Samuel.
Oh, who are you?
This facility.
Oh, you're the head of this facility.
Together and resolve this problem in a way that
We can work together. Yeah, no, I don't care. Go away. I'm Doom Guy. I do things on my terms. But this is quite the stark contrast from my last playthrough, Sonic Adventure 2. And if you couldn't tell by all the blood and gore, you're about to get some now. One of the biggest things that this game added to the Doom franchise, glory kills. When you've damaged the enemies enough and they're in this blue shiny state, you can go up to them, and when they're orange is when you're in range and do an awesome kill like that. There's a lot of different animations depending on the enemy that you're fighting and the angle that you come at them from. It's really awesome, and the animation team had a lot of fun with the creativity, even more so confounded in the sequel. But we get our first weapon, not wasting any time, the combat shotgun. Booyah. But this game, obviously, this goes without saying, well, here's an imp, but it goes without saying that this game is a remake, quote-unquote, slash sequel, slash reboot, whatever, of the original Doom series that started on the original Windows Microsoft DOS systems, actually. So much funny history with that. I actually don't have grenades yet. Crap. I was trying to do something I don't even have the equipment to do. That's going to be a habit. I'm going to need a break of this game because I played so much Doom Eternal that there's things you can do in that game that you can't do here. So it's going to take me a while to not do that muscle memory-wise. But this is a gore nest, and I will read this here. So much to read. But the gore nest, basically, you can read this yourself here if you'd like. But the gore nest, in terms of gameplay, when there's one around, you have to get rid of it to kill, and it'll spawn a ton of demons in the area. and you have to take them all out for the demonic corruption to go away, and that usually means that there's that there's a lockdown. You'll hear that a lot in this game. But there's a lot of lore here and stuff you can read about the weapons and the monsters themselves, and artifacts and tutorials and everything like that, and you'll unlock a lot more as you go through. I'm not gonna read every piece of lore. I'll pick lore up as I go. This will be a 100% run in terms of combat, in-level challenges, and secrets. The actual secrets that are in the level. I'm going to try my darndest to get absolutely everything. I may not get all the lore though, so I do apologize for that, and I won't be reading the lore myself. There's plenty of lore guides out there and plenty of Wikipedia articles. Get over here! Thank you! There are plenty of lore and Wikipedia articles and everything you can read if you want to know the lore on this game. People that can explain it a lot better than I can, because quite frankly, I still don't understand some of the lore of this game. And that's holds especially true for Doom Eternal. My God, the lore is crazy. But another thing, with this game being M-rated and all about blood and gore, I'm not going to be censoring myself for the most part. I'm not going to be dropping every bomb in the universe, but you know, this game features there you are. Hey, do me a favor and die. Thank you. This game features blood and gore, and while we don't get any dialogue from our main protagonist here, we are the main protagonist. We are Doomguy. This is a make you feel very powerful type of game, and again, especially confounded in the sequel. This game laid the groundwork for the sequel in so many ways. Interesting thing about this one here, Olivia Pierce. The motion capture artist for her is actually the voice actress and motion capture artist for Claire Redfield in the Resident Evil 2 remake.
Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes.
Oh, gee, you don't say.
But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
Yeah, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Couldn't have said it better myself, Doomguy. And what an intro to this game. Perfect intro. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Doom 2016. Let's go kill some demons. But this is the first real level, and this is going to be a lot of intro stuff here in the first level or two. This is the map, the auto map. It will show... Oh, that's weird. I guess this was part of... Yeah, this was part of the intro map, of the part of the intro. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, this is the map, and there's a lot of stuff here in the menu items. This is your weapons. You can upgrade your stuff. Yes, you can upgrade the pistol as well. I won't really be focusing on that, but I am going to upgrade everything because you get more than enough stuff to upgrade everything in this game. And you can collect everything on the first time through. I don't know if I've said that yet, but obviously since this is a 100% run, you can collect everything your first time through. And we've already been on the codex section of the menu, so let's continue on. Like I said, this is the first level, and how I'm going to be breaking these up is that intro level, and this is obviously going to be in one part, but everything I think after this... here's a pause if you want to pause for this. Okay, there you go. But a lot of the levels, this is a linear game, kind of explorative within the levels themselves, but it is kind of linear. And I'm going to be breaking these up because these levels do get quite long outside of this beginning one. So they're probably going to be, for the most part, into two parts, but I'm only going to separate them by an intro and outro between levels. So there you go. Just some heads up for how I'm going to structure this. I don't have any weapon mods yet or upgrades, and it's kind of messing with me. But you want to... something about this game is that it defies modern first-person shooter conventions in the fact that you have no regenerating health or ammo or anything like that. That's not unusual, but you have no regenerating health. And that means that the only way to get health back is by either health pickups in the arena or by glory killing enemies, which is the best way to refill your health. And the only way to glory kill enemies is by attacking them. The pistol, by the way, is good for if you do run out of ammo. And this is infinite ammo, so it's your last scenario weapon, kinda. And it's also good for whittling down enemies if there's a certain challenge or something that you need to do and you don't want to one-shot them. You can whittle down their health and do it that way. But as I was saying, the glory kill system encourages a kill or be killed kind of mindset. Instead of I'm low on health, I'm gonna hide behind this rock and refill my health. I have to kill and get my health and ammo back, or I'm gonna die. And that's especially, like I said, that's confounded in the sequel, where a lot of your resources are tied to how you take out enemies. But we'll get to that when we get to the sequel. Most of the time, if you're in an arena, or if you're in an area and you can't progress, you probably have enemies to kill. Your job is to literally kill everything. And there is a secret up there, and I'll be getting to it very shortly. In fact, it's right around the corner here. But I believe they had this section here to show you that the way forward, it will not always be straightforward, and you may have to search around and around boxes and things like that to find either the key to progress or secrets, and especially this guy up here. And if you take this secret up here, it's a much faster shortcut than looping all the way back around to the area you need to go. So good level design here in the first tutorial level, basically. And you picked up a frag grenade. Well, we picked up a frag grenade. And I'm going to use it immediately. It respawns by itself. It regenerates by itself. Your equipment regenerates by itself, except for the ammo. You have to find the ammo and whatnot. But your equipment does regenerate, so feel free to use it. Don't be like me and forget to use things, and it's part of your arsenal. They give it to you for a reason. Use it. Don't hoard it for when you think you absolutely 100% need it, because 9 times out of 10, it's recharged so fast that by the time you want to use it again, it's already recharged anyway. So use it as often as you can, and even more often than you think you can. Just making sure I have everything. Double check the map here. The map is very useful. If you've gone through an area, it'll obviously highlight and cover in blue the parts you've gone through and searched through thoroughly. It has a little more leeway than I'd like it to. Sometimes it highlights areas that you haven't been to, and it'll go through walls and stuff. It's kind of annoying, but it's not too bad. But it will highlight items here, like that secret. Even if you haven't collected it, it'll be a white outline instead of it'll be a white, figure instead of a orange one. Orange means you've collected. That applies to lore like that. You can see over there, I collected that. And doors, it marks important things on the map, so it is helpful. And there are upgrades later on to, see, the grenade was already refilled, and I could use it right there and wipe them all out. But the map is useful, and there are upgrades later to, make it even more useful. And you can find map stations, very Metroidvania style. This game is kind of a first-person Metroidvania almost. It definitely takes, I'd definitely say it takes elements from the Prime trilogy. Even in terms of platforming or level design or anything like that. There's bound to be some elements taken from that. Like, not lifted or anything, just inspiration. And there's a robot there, but actually, I'm missing something. Back here, there might already be people yelling at me in the comments. But back here... By the way, the green lights on platforms or torches that you find in the middle of the walkway or anything, the green lights are the gamers go here stupid button. And see, like I said, the grenade's already regenerating. It regenerates, things like your equipment regenerates faster than you think it does. And there are upgrades to make it regenerate even faster. So use it as much as you like. It is there for your disposal to become an amazing Doomsday. This game wants you to have fun. It wants you to be a powerhouse. And that, like I said, that's even more confounded in the sequel. But here's the auto map, like I was mentioning. And it'll fill out the entire area. That drone there is the one that was running from us. But there is something over here. Or is there? Yes, there is. I knew it. There's a Praetor suit token. These are another type of upgrade. And this is for your suit. So these are some of the upgrades I was talking about. These are environmental resistance. We only have access to 3 of these branches right now, and we can only even upgrade 2 of them because we only have 1 point. Area scanning technology. This is the map system I was talking about. I'm not going to necessarily worry about that because I am going to be exploring everything anyway. And so it's not super important. Maybe for a first time run, if you don't really know what you're doing or where you're going at all, that might be really helpful. In fact, it was to me, but I've played this game a handful of times by now. I don't really need these upgrades, but I will be getting them eventually. But the equipment system, yeah, like I said, it'll even decrease the recharge duration for equipment. There you go. It can even recharge faster. So, like I was saying. But I'm going to go with hazard protection, decrease explosive barrel and environmental damage taken. So there we go. And now we'll need 2 to upgrade the next one. But yeah, those are things that you can find lying around in the levels. And that encourages you to explore even more. Oh. We'll give you a couple seconds to read this if you'd like. Alright. Thank you, grenade. I'm going to be trying to, as I'm giving you the advice of using your equipment, I'm going to be trying to use the equipment a lot more myself because, truth be told, like I said, don't be me. That is one of my faults of gaming. So, some equipment that, or items or anything that you can use that is, that has a recharge time or anything like that, I try to not use because I'm afraid I won't have it when I need it. But as soon as I take care of this guy, I can show you yet another secret of each level that is pretty interesting. So you see this kind of weird looking door right here? Well, if you follow me, come down here, there's this hole right here. You wouldn't even think you could go in here. These secrets are the hardest in the game to find, I think. And this ominous looking switch right here, you wouldn't even think anything of it. You can interact with that. You would think that's just part of the environment, part of the background, part of the texture, whatever. No, you can come in here. There's not another entranceway anywhere in here, but there is right there, and there's that switch right there. It opens this door. This looks weird, doesn't it? Well, not to anyone who's played the original Doom games. This is a secret, and that gives us to another point. Weapon upgrade points, I'll go over that in a second, but there are, if you see exploration down there, we have elite guards, which we've found the token for that. That was the Praetor suit. And we haven't found the field drone yet, but we'll get to him. But the exploration, you can see secrets down there, and it counts towards weapon upgrade points, as well as combat missions, which we'll see later, as well as general level combat. But if we take out all these guys, why am I still using it? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Smash him against that. But yeah, this is a level from the original Doom game, and there's one of these in each level. If you find them, you can play a whole level from the menu in the game, which is really cool. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool secret. But there, like I said, there's one in every level. So, I'm going to try my very, very best to find all of them. Okay, like I said, the green lights are the go here stupid lights. So, here we go, and I believe, is this the direction I came from? Yes, it is. Aha. The direction I was supposed to go where I followed the field drone. Here we go. And these guys are your weapon mod upgrades. We only have the shotgun for now. The pistol doesn't actually get any upgrades. But we have the charge burst here. Hold the weapon mod button to shoot up to 3 rounds with a tighter spread. Or we have the explosive shot. Thanks. I have to dismiss that. Or we have the explosive shot, which basically is a grenade launcher. After playing the second game, I used to go for this a lot, but after playing the second game, I'm going for the explosive shot. So, now that we have that, let's see what we can do with it. I like that. I like making demons go boom. And it has a pretty quick recharge time, and as you can imagine, you can even upgrade all the weapon mods. For the most part, there might be like 1 or 2 guns that don't get no, there's only 1 gun in the game that doesn't get any mods, I believe. Or no, there's 2 weapons that don't get mods, but there's the one weapon that doesn't get a mod does get does get upgrades. I'll get to those when I get to those. Brutal. All right, checkpoint. Usually when you see a checkpoint or in later levels you hear the music stop playing, that means that you've cleared out most of the enemies. There are multiple ways we can go here. I think that was... Oh, nope. That was my way up here. Or an alternate way up here, I guess. There we go. Oh, more guys to blow up. I do remember this. If you follow me over here, there's a couple ledges, and on one of these ledges there is one of those figures. Yeah, over here. I don't think this is exactly how I'm supposed to get over here, but this is how I always do it. There's a figure over here, and this is the final secret of the game. I forgot you can move during those cutscenes. You're not invincible. Oops. I messed up. It's okay. Unlike the second game, actually, your melee does actually do something. So you can punch a couple of these guys and do some damage to them. The imps and the soldiers, anyway. But I believe that's everything, and now it's just a goal of heading to the end. I'm not going to worry about killing all these guys because you don't exactly get experience. Oh, wait, never mind. I do have to kill most of them. Kill them until the door opens, basically. I will say the grenade launcher, the explosive thing I was using, isn't as useful right now as it is in the sequel, but again, gets upgrades, and you are a pretty powerful Doomslayer by the end of the game, I will say. I don't think the 2016 Doomslayer compares to the endgame 2020 Doomslayer, but, you know, sequels and all, you can't exactly compare them. Like I said, this game absolutely holds up in its own right. Come on, thank you. Do I have any ammo? Okay, I don't have the chainsaw yet. Spoilers, there is a chainsaw in this game, and it's how you get ammo. But unlike the second game, it doesn't refill automatically. You're not as encouraged to use it. Oh, excuse me. You're not as encouraged to use it here as you are in the sequel. Ow. I blew myself up there. There's the checkpoint. And there is the Opening door. I believe we're here at the end of the level. And if that's the case, I'm going to call it a part here, and I'll start the next part in the next level.
221 accident-free days.
Oh, one thing I'm actually going to do that I forgot to do. Subtitles would be nice. Alright. Alright. And that was the first level. Yeah, combat is unavailable and challenges are unavailable. That will change in the next level here. First level, rip and tear complete. And I think that's where I'm going to end it. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you'll join me for next for the playthrough of 2016's Doom. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next level and in the next part. See you guys then. Peace out, guys.